The topic is being emotionally stable, understanding emotions. The first question was, what are emotions and where do we get them first in the Bible? So tulisema emotions are strong feelings that are accompanied by physiological reactions. For example, inaweza kuwa anger ama fear. Tulisoma Genesis chapter 3 verse 1 to 6 na hapo tukaona the example there is the woman alikuwa na emotions there, and also Genesis chapter 4 verse 5 to 6 tukaona Cain was angry wakati sadaka yake haikupokelewa na Mungu. Number 2, do you think emotions are sinful in themselves, or is it how we handle them that matters? We read Ephesians chapter 4 verse 6 na tukaona they are not sinful, but it is how we react thereafter that is what will matter. When you are hungry with if you've experienced anger with someone, vile uta react wewe kama believer, hiyo ndio ita determine whether itakuwa sin ama itakuwa sin, but generally they are not sinful. Number 3, how do emotions affect our walk with God and others? So tulikuwa na points kadhaa. Tulisema sin gets in, sin inaingia. Number 2, ina affect relationship yetu na Mungu na pia wengine. Ina cause regret. Unaweza fanya kitu yenye baadaye uta regret when you have the negative emotions. Inaweza sababisha kifo, depression na pia sicknesses. Number 4, in your group, share one emotion you often experience strongly and how it has affected your life positively or negatively. So tumeshare na we noted some. So tuli take like our church being the main element here, na tukaangalia in case mtu akiwa, if for example it's me na nimekuwa hungry or nime experience hunger with someone, you'll find for example I'm in the choir department, kuna vile ile relationship itakuwa broken, and in the wider church utapata hata kunaweza kuwa na division. We've heard that in some churches napata kuna wenye walienda wakaform kanisa ingine na wengine wanabaki hapo. So that is the cause of anger ikikuja kanisani. Another one, tuliangalia pia in the Bible kuna ile story ya when Jesus alikuja kwa synagogue and then akapata watu wakifanya biashara. He turned the tables down na akawafukuza, so he was hungry. And also it may lead to suicide. You find that naweza kuwa ni kuna kitu inanisumbua and maybe ule mwenye ako karibu na mimi hawezi kunisaidia, na tumesikia visa vingi mtu hata anajitoa uhai. Ni vile sasa hakuchukua another step, as we said in number 2. On the positive side, when you are angry, mimi kama believer tumeona inafaa inisababishe I pray more, I read the Bible, and through that I will draw closer to God, so that because uki draw closer to him atakupatia advice yake which is always the best, and we can never regret. And the other thing tumesema, I think that one is okay. Twende to number 5. How do you handle negative emotions towards a believer whom you could be interacting with at workplace or even church? So tumesema number 1, both. I'll try to, sisi wawili tumekosana, so we'll try and solve the issue. Ikishindikana, if it's here in church, we can approach a church elder, na from there maybe sasa atatusaidia to reconcile. But again, let's say like mostly like in the workplace, if you find like you are hungry, if you try solving hiyo issue yenye ilikuwa, unaweza fanya kitu yenye you may regret later. So tukaona it's good at least you first cool down by maybe taking a walk. Unaweza kwanza utoke tu tembea, hata nyamaza tu, and then maybe also unaweza take cold water, inakusaidia you cool your body down, and then later wakati sasa uko sawa, uko relax and you are sober, you can now try and solve, na ikishindikana now you can involve a third person mwenye anaweza wasaidia, and moso tukue na msamaha, because yes we are believers, lakini sio wote wana believe in forgiveness. So now as members of this church tumefundishwa sana that forgiveness is usually the key, and we should tunafaa to apply hiyo. Thank you so much.
Tuongezea makofi hiyo group. Ninangoja. Okay. Tuna group number. Kuna mtu anataka kuuliza swali ama kuongezea members wa hiyo group? Nafikiri kwa saa tutaongelea makofi. Tuwapatie mmoja tu ya nguvu. Wafanyie hivi. Wafaji wangu sio mmoja tu. Ni kazi nzuri, asanteni. Na nimeona pia katika group wale watu ambao waongei sana kwa group wataweza wanachangia. Hiyo ndio pia umuhimu wa kuwa na group za Bible study. So group number 1 ambao ulikuwa hapa karibu, tafadhali. Karibu.
Praise God, church. Na Yesu asifiwe. I'm Agnes, born again. I'm presenting group 1 with the findings of the topic of the day, which I won't repeat because you've all understood what we're doing today. We have done question 1 and question 2 and 3. So we've not done the whole, the 5 questions. Question number 1 was asking what emotions, and where do we see them first in the Bible? Our first response towards that is that emotions is a feeling towards humanity, because at this moment we are talking about human being, and again the reactions or the response that comes after the emotions. So wakati kuna jambo limetokea, how do you feel? Unafeel aje? That's what we call emotions. Na baada ya emotion ya kufeel hiyo, matokeo ni yapi? So we have tumeulizwa swali la pili, where do we see them first in the Bible? As per the words given today from the book of Genesis, we have seen the curiosity with Eve after being deceived by the devil. We have seen we have seen also desire, which is also an emotion. So to us, curiosity was an emotion, and the desire towards the action was also an emotion. That is how we have realized. And to the second verse, which is Genesis 4, verse 5 and 6, we have seen how Cain reacted to the brother. So the feeling or the desire or the negative emotions towards that, towards whatever he did, the killing was an emotion, an outcome of the emotion. He felt angry, so the anger was the emotion, and the action was the killing. So that's what we have seen in our first question. The second question asks us, do you think emotions are sinful? To our group, we have realized it is not a sin. It is not sinful, but it is sinful when you react either negative, that is when sins comes in. But when again you respond positively, then it's not a sin because you are acting in humanity. And question number 3, we have seen how do emotions affect our relationship or our walk with God and others. With God, we have seen that our emotions, when they are negative, they improve our relationship with God. Yeah, when they are positive, they improve our relationship with God. In either way, when the reactions or the emotions are positive, then the improvement is there positively. And when the emotions are negative, these are the repercussions that we get through the negative emotions. That is our finding as a group. We didn't manage to go to other questions, and we thank God for the fathering of God.
Weka mkono hivi. Wagusia moja. Amen. Asante kwa hiyo group. Muda wangu ulikuwa umeisha, na kwa sababu ya good number 3 and 4 mko wapi? Fanyeni mkono hivi niwaone. Naona kama mtaniwia radhi kwa sababu ya muda, sababu program yetu ilikuwa inafaa kwanza so, lakini bado leader, weka hiyo maswali, weka hiyo majibu, tunaendelea. Hilo kumaanisha kwamba kama ulikuwa kwa hiyo group hiyo nayo na it goes without saying, utakuwa kwa hii kanisa, utakuwa kwa hiyo group ndio to present. Kwa hiyo so please, because of time tutashimu wakati tutafika hapo kwa hiyo group, lakini tutaendelea. Topic ni refu, lakini pia tutajaribu kufupisha. Asante.